Hey folks, today we're going to make a stamp that we're going to use on our signs going forward. Join us and watch how we do it today. I'm McLaughlin Woodcraft. So here we are at the computer here looking at Easel again. Easel Pro is again the software that we use, and again, just to remind everyone, here on the left is our work area, and here on the right is the virtual view of the sign that we're going to do. Now, I was over at Easel, or at the Inventables website. This is the company that created the software. They also have their own in-store CNC machine called the X-Carve. And we, Leanne and I were kind of scrolling through and looking for ideas, and we came across this project that somebody set up for a wooden stamp. And we looked at doing some kind of special type thing to put on the back of our signs. And normally what we do is we put a sticker on the back with our logo and website and stuff. And although, you know, it looks cool, we kind of wanted something a little more, I guess you could say, wood shoppy. So I decided, well, I'm going to try to do something like this. It's a great idea. And how do you do it? Well, let's figure it out together. So here we are back at the desktop here, and I'm just going to kick this aside for now, get this all centered up. So we're going to import our logo. Now our logo is obviously significantly bigger than the surface of the workspace here, but here we are. I'm going to make it a little smaller, and I'll show you why I'm going to make it a bit smaller here in a second. But so here we are, and you can see it's really dark, and the reason why that is, if you look here and you slide the cut surface, so right now I'm telling the machine to cut all the way through, and of course it'd be a big mess, and you know, you can see it'd be a pretty big mess. You can see really wouldn't, it's not what we're going for here. So what I want to do obviously is not cut it so deep, so I'm just going to stick it for now up here at 1/8, and you can see right now there's our sign. So just like that, I could have easily made another sign. But what I want to do is I want to make a stamp. So the problem is you have to mirror image this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip this. Boom. And now it's ready to be a stamp. Well, what I need now is I'm going to put a circle around it. And so I'm going to import here a circle. And boom, instantly a circle. But the circle here you can see is set here at clear out a pocket, and that's not what I want, because as you can see it just makes a circle. That's not enough. I don't want that, so I want to make this an outline. So the way you do that, of course, is you just tell the machine to just cut on the shape of the circle. And here we are, and quick look, we have a circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this circle, make it a bit bigger here, and center that to the material here as well. Obviously it's got to go a little bit bigger so that I can get my logo here set up. I'm going to make it just a wee bit bigger. And then, so now we have a nice kind of circle around our stamp. And what I'm going to do now is I want to cut this border, wanted to cut right through. And our settings are 0.47, so we're going to, for thickness. So what I want to do on this, since I have just the circle, you can just see here, let me zoom in here so you can see, it's just the circle highlighted in this blue line here. And I'm going to want this thing to cut all the way through. Boom. And look what happens right away. It creates these yellow marks. These are tabs. These are things that we can cut out, and it's just going to be attaching the inside to the outside of all this. And you can move them around and make them all, but this is just for security. But I find I'm going to make 6 of them just to give it a little bit more structure. These all you can just pop out when we're done. But so now we have these great little tabs. They won't show up here maybe for a second, but yeah, so once this is cut out, think it's going to look pretty sharp. So this is our attempt at making a corporate stamp. Oh, one thing I noticed. See that right there? There, we got a problem right there. Just caught my eye. Let's fix that real quick. So we're just going to make this just a smidge bigger. Let's see if that fixed it. There we go. So there you go. We have our logo. Ready to rock and roll. So what we'll do is we'll cut that out, clean that up, and I'll see you guys for the next step over at the CNC machine.